do you think enough is enough?
You're 22, two at a handle. Girl, I wanna handle you. Put my hands upon you.
One thing about my friend, she knows how to make money, okay? Happy Saturday morning. We're in my favorite place, the car. So guys, I just finished a carnival burnout at Extra Foods here in Aranguez. This is the first one I've made it to for the year. Like, I'm usually in all of these burnouts, in all of these, you know, exercise things. I have just had no time to do anything like this. I wanted to go to Precision Fitness on Thursday. I did not know I did not have class on Thursday, else I would have gone. I only found out I didn't have class Thursday when I got home. I was so upset. But anyways, I made it to one. Oh, it was tiring. I got here late. It started since 6. I got here minutes to 7. And I am exhausted. So for the people who reach here at 6 o'clock, kudos to y'all because, whoo, I am exhausted. Just got some doubles for the kids. I'm going home and trying to eat a little healthy, you know, to build a little muscle after this little exercising. So I'm not going to eat doubles. But yeah, guys, I am exhausted. Today I have a good bit to do. I have to go down into Port of Spain to get some stuff, and I'm working again tonight. So of course I'll show you guys me in Port of Spain, but I won't be vlogging much when I go to work again because I'll be busy. So yeah, sorry guys, I'm just really exhausted right now. So I'm about to go home, eat some breakfast, and then start my day. Hey guys, so I'm back home from my little workout thingy, and I wanted to come on and talk about something. I don't have any best friend to go and call and talk about it, so I'll talk to you, alright? You all are my besties for the next 5 minutes. So here's my question to you guys, right? When do you think enough is enough? And I'm asking that question from a Christian point of view, because you know in Christianity they tell you, you know, you must turn the other cheek and you must forgive and all these things, right? But I mean, when you turn your cheek once and you turn your cheek twice, you don't have any more cheeks to turn, right? And I'm not trying to be funny, but I genuinely want to know from you guys, when do you guys think enough is enough in a situation? Like, how many times am I supposed to forgive? How many times am I supposed to forget? How many times am I supposed to, you know, just move on and act like nothing happened? Like, there comes a time when you just become very overwhelmed and you're like, okay, I really can't take anymore. And then, you know, because people know you're a Christian, or because they know you're trying to walk a Christian life, they constantly either take advantage of you or do things to you and then expect you to just forgive them and act like nothing happened and like everything is okay. But yes, I'm trying to be like God, but I'm not God. I have feelings, I have emotions, I have desires, I have wants. Like, there comes a time when I will say these are my requirements from a relationship, from a friendship, from family, from my job, from anything. I will have certain requirements, and if I don't believe those requirements are being met, like, I don't feel like I should be punished, and people seem to think that because I'm walking this Christian life or trying to walk this Christian life, that they can just take advantage of me. And that is probably why, I continue to just stay to myself, and I don't have many friends. I go out by myself, like all these things, because like people just, I don't know, like people just think you're a punching bag once you're a Christian. Like that's what I think. And when you decide to walk away from a situation, like people seem to, feel like you're the problem and you don't know how to communicate and all these things. But sometimes just choosing your peace is more important. Well, at least to me, choosing my peace is way more important than trying to work out a situation. And I rather people say like, oh, she's a Christian. I rather people say that than I continue to let people treat me anyhow or take advantage of me or disrespect me and all those things. Because yes, I am a Christian, but I'm also a human. And God said to treat others the way you'll have them treat you. And I don't go around like actively hurting people or like, like hurting someone after they told me like, I don't like this or I don't appreciate this. Like, I don't go around doing those things. So I don't expect that to be done to me. And I get it. It will be done. People will hurt you. People will disrespect you. People will do all sorts of things to you. But that doesn't mean I have to stay around and tolerate it. I can choose to leave a situation without being told things like, God don't like ugly, and you claim to be a Christian, but you're not forgiving. Like, I can forgive you and we can never like speak again. If there's an emergency, you can call me. That's fine. I will help you. But I don't have to stay around to tolerate being treated badly. So change of plans, guys. Yes, I'm still in my jersey. I have not taken it off yet, but I'm going to take a shower just now. I was supposed to work tonight, but I'm not working tonight anymore. Guys, just excuse because I got some lashes put on. I don't know if you guys can notice. And they are annoying me. This is why I don't put only people on them thing. Oh, and excuse my hand. I just put my son's white shirts to soak. I don't understand why they have primary school boy children in white shirts every day. So I had to put some blue in the water. But I got this snack, plantain chips, cheese and chili from the Burnout this morning. So I'm gonna try it. Honestly, I rather the regular, lightly salted plantain chips. I don't feel like this was necessary. Like, I really don't feel like this was necessary. Hey guys, so on Saturday night, I was honestly struggling with some things that I had been praying to God for. So I decided to do my daily devotion because I hadn't done it in a few days. So I read my devotion, and the verse that it had was Psalm 34:4, which says, I sought the Lord and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. And in that moment, like, it honestly made me start to question God more, because I was like, God, I'm seeking you. I'm praying to you. Like, I'm literally here. Like, why aren't you answering my prayers? And at the end of the devotion, the question was, how are you right now? Really? And in that moment, I realized that, one, no one had really asked me in a very long time, like, Tika, like, how are you? Like, really, how are you? So I was grateful that I did the devotion so I could have that to journal about. But even in my journaling, I was still questioning God. I was like, God, I'm not okay when it comes to certain things in my life. I've been praying to you. I've been, trying to be a faithful servant. I've been trying to do certain things by your way? Like, why aren't you answering my prayers? And there was so many questions on my heart and so many questions I wrote down to God. And, in my questioning God, like, I felt like he really wasn't hearing me and he really wasn't answering me. And I don't know if I'm the only one who struggles sometimes with my faith. It's so easy for people to say, yes, have faith in God, yes, believe in God. But when you're in a situation and you're asking for deliverance or you're asking for answers, sometimes it becomes very hard. But I always try to remember the times when, I was in previous situations that I was praying for deliverance and praying for God to hear me and praying for God to answer me. And he did. Like, I am currently living in answered prayers. Like, I'm living in things that I never thought I would have gotten, So that's how I really hold on to God's words and hold on to God's promises, by remembering all the things that he's done for me already. And I mean, it is hard. We're human. We tend to forget very easily of all the things that God has done for us. So even in my questioning God, I was like, you know what, God, I'm grateful. Yes, I want these things, but I'm still grateful for all of the things that you have done and all of the things that you have given me thus far. Hi, you all still have boneless chicken? You all have beef? Hey guys, so it is Sunday afternoon and I just finished church and I'm waiting on my daughter. I have to pick my daughter up, right? So this vlog has kind of turned into like a Christian girly chit chat, which I don't mind, because there was so much I was supposed to do this weekend and I ended up not having to do half of it. So I was home for basically the entire day yesterday, and then I went to church this morning, and now here we are. All I really have to do is go to the grocery and go home and cook, so I'm not really going to vlog all of that. That doesn't make sense. I don't know if I'm going to get to finish saying what it is I want to say now, or if I'll finish it when I get home. I changed the angle because the glare from the sun was doing too much, right? So as I always say, every time I go to church, I feel like the word is just for me and me alone, which obviously isn't the case, but the word always hits home so much. I just be like, okay, God, I hear you. Right? So last night I actually was struggling a lot with something that I've been praying to God for, right? And I honestly started to question God. Let's be honest. I was like, God, what is going on? Like, how long again? I've been praying for this for so long. I've been, wanting this for so long. Like, what is going on? Like, is it that I still have to do more work? Is it that you're never going to give it to me? Like, what is happening? And I was throwing out all these questions at him, and I felt like he just wasn't taking me on. Honestly, like, he just wasn't taking me on. And probably I would not have taken me on either, because the amount of times I have prayed and talked to God about this is like, if I were him, I would have been fed up of me. And at church today, the sermon was about two things. One, it was about God's timing, and two, about, understanding that God doesn't do things the way we expect him to do it. And that just blew my mind, because not only in this situation I've been praying for, but in other situations, like, we always believe God to come through for us, right? And we read his promises in the Bible, and he said he'll always be there for us, he'll protect us, he'll provide for us, all these things. But the thing is, he has never said, this is how I will do it, or this is when I will do it. We as humans and believers, we put our expectations on God, we put our timelines on God, and we also tell God how we want him to do things. And that's not how it works. So sometimes, well, this is at least what I got from the sermon. Sometimes God doesn't give us what it is we want, or he doesn't give it to us when it is we want it, because if he does, we will think it's because of our faith and because of our belief. And that's not how God works. Yes, we will have faith in him. Yes, we will believe in him. but everything is to his name, honor, and glory. So it's not supposed to happen when we want it or how we want it, but rather when he wants it and how he wants it, so that when it does happen, we'll have to just be yeah, that had to be God. That in no way can it be anything else but God. So now I feel my whole journal entry last night, I feel like God was yeah, you probably need to go and report that page, because I was asking God, God, what, when, how? This is what I said I wanted, and you told me to believe in you, and you told me to trust in you, and all these things. And I go to church today, and that's what the sermon is about. And sometimes being a Christian is hard. Sometimes believing and having faith is hard. I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing, because sometimes you're in the middle of a situation and nothing is going right, and people are all have faith in God, things will work out. And it's okay, yeah, I do have faith, but I'm still going through a lot of crap right now, so it's hard, And in those moments, I constantly question God. God, you see me having faith in you, you see me doing the things you want me to do, why you're not blessing me? Sometimes we just need to step back, take a step back, and realize that our purpose, whatever purpose God puts on our life, is for his glory. It's not for our glory. It's not for us to stand up and say, oh well, I was successful and this and that and the other. It's all for God's glory. It's to bring people to God. So whatever it is you're praying for and whatever it is you want, God has to do it in a way where he will be glorified. And if that is 10 years down the road, you're going to have to wait those 10 years, and you're going to have to keep believing and living in such a way that continues to glorify him, even if your prayer hasn't been answered yet, or even if your prayer never gets answered. You don't know what God is preparing for you. You don't know what God is preventing from happening, to you. So this, in a way, kind of helped me just relinquish some of the questions, I guess, that I was asking God. It kind of gave me a sense of peace here in the sermon today, because I was okay, God, I understand that it's not yet, and that in the meantime I just have to continue to praise you, continue to honor you, continue to have faith, and know that whether I get what it is I want or not, you are the one who knows best. I don't know best, and I just have to believe that and trust in you, God. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for listening to all of my yapping. I know it was a lot, but I had to get a lot off of my chest. So as usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.